Hello and welcome to Tammy's Dolls. Today I come with a thrift store haul. Now the other day I had to go and take my bike to the bike shop, and so what I did was I did a lot of walking and I went around to all my thrift stores. So anyhow, as it may be, I found a few treasures and I want to share them with you today. So the first three treasures that I found were these lovely dolls that I've never seen before because I'm not up on the modern dolls. But these are called the Best Friend Club dolls, I guess. They have their own little club. Like little girls and little boys do, they have their own clubs that they meet together and have some fun in a clubhouse, maybe up in a tree house. But anyways, these little girls are just gorgeous little girls, and little girl dolls, and they have articulation in places where I don't usually see on dolls this size, which are, I think they're kind of maybe in the comparison of the American Girl dolls. Let me see if you can see all those, what you're seeing. Yeah, there we go. And they're quite nice little dolls there. And when I saw them, I did pay a little bit for them. And I thought, well, they were $5 each, except the little one in the middle, she was $3. This was the $3 one. And I thought, well, for $13, I'll take the dive and I'll buy them. And because of the fact that I just love the way they looked as well. So I got home and I found it on the back of their necks, one on each end here, these two here. Were made by a company called MGA Entertainment, and I looked them up on eBay, and I was kind of shocked. They go for a nice little chunk of change. Nothing huge or anything, but in between, I would say $25 to $40. Some of them were going for. Now, do they sell at that price? I'm not sure, but they were on eBay for that price. So I thought, okay, I didn't do too bad for my $5 on each one of them then. And the little one as well, I couldn't find anything on her, but I imagined, I could still get a little bit for her as well. But I'm not in the selling mode on these dolls. It was just nice just to know if I paid too much, and that's what I was looking for. And to find out that I did pretty good, I was happy with that. I want to keep them in my collection. I'm going to be cleaning them up and just putting them up in my collection because I think they're just a nice additive. I love their looks and about them, and see if I can get a few more of them just to put in my collection. I don't know, maybe down the road I would sell them, but today, not today. I want to enjoy them, and so I thought I'd share them with you and show what I found there, these three dolls. So let's go to the next now, what I found. I found this bag. Now I want to introduce you to a lady. If you don't know her already, you're going to by the end of this video here. Her name is Marna. She has a channel of her own that she does with her husband. Way to go, husband. That is great to see a husband supporting his wife in her hobby. And as well, we do it back to our husbands as well. John, my husband, who's passed away, he supported me hugely. And that meant a lot to me, that to see him involved with me and taking part with me on what interested me. Because for years, I took part on what interested him. And as we raised the kids up, he had his hobbies. I never had any. My hobby was raising the kids. Oh, he helped too raising the kids. Don't get me wrong. But he had hobbies. And when it came time that I could now think about a hobby for myself, I went back to my dolls again. And he wanted to be part of that with me. And I just loved the fact that now he was giving his time back to me. And I just loved it. And Marna, enjoy the fact that your husband is right there beside you, enjoying this with you and being a part of it. And that's what it's all about. And it's nice to have someone on your side with this. And I hear a lot of women say that their husbands don't like it. But yet, we put a lot into our husbands. I'm not going to go there. I don't want to start a wife-husband war. But it is both ways. And it's nice to see that. And anyways, Marna, that's just why I brought you in on this, because you said something in one of your videos. I did a binge watch of some of your videos there to catch up on you. And one of the things you said was about the Barbie rabbit hole. Now, I was pre-warned about this by another lady named Odie's Dolls, and she said, don't go down that rabbit hole, Tammy. Because if you do, because Barbie's, it's a big world, and it can consume you very quickly. She was right. And Marna, because of me binge watching you, and seeing how much you enjoy these Barbie dolls, but there's a reason why I bought this bag of Barbie dolls. And I'm going to explain it to you. There's a little bit of a story I'm going to give you with this too. And we're going to begin. In this bag are 3 women dolls. And I looked at this bag, and Marna, They came with a brush, and they all have their shoes. Marna talks about how many times dolls don't have their shoes. And she's right. They don't. And I'm so glad to see whoever owned these kept them in good standing with their shoes. Now, here's the thing. How does this bag represent me? Well, in here there is a soccer girl, soccer Barbie. And we see her there. Oh, I'm getting too close and getting her all blurry. But she's got on the whole clothing that represents soccer. Now let me tell you about my story about soccer. I'm about an 11, 12-year-old little girl. And I'm Canadian. So what we hear is, and raised up in, is get your skates. You're in skates. You bring your skates to school and you hang them up, and your parents would give you 25 cents or 50 cents to get into the arenas after school. You went from school to the arena and then went home. And there was no in between. You know, that's how things were. And your parents would be skating and you'd be skating, and then they'd give you a ride home. That's how it was for me anyways. And so anyways, we would bring our skates, they'd be around our necks, and then we would hang them up with our winter coats. And then off skating you would go after school. And you didn't want to get a detention because you want to go skating. So, what does soccer have to do with this? Well, one year, about 10, 11 years old I was, and they were introducing soccer. Never heard of it. Well, I shouldn't say I never heard of it, but never played it. That's what I should say. And it was new to us. Here we are, we're hockey people, and all of a sudden they're introducing soccer to us. And we're playing against a school for the very first time. And I told my mother I'm going to be kicking the ball around. Well, I get to the field, and they put up these great big soccer nets, which are unfair. They're too big. Those are unfair nets, especially when you're a 10-year-old and you're looking at those nets. And I'm being put at a place where I have to protect that goalie. And there's two of us there. And there's a whole herd of kids out in the middle kicking this ball around, and it's not going too far. And I'm standing there just watching them kick this ball, bored as ever, feeling unfair that I got to protect this oversized net. That a ball could go right past me and into that net. That poor little person, little goalie standing there in that net. It's just so unfair. But there we are. We're in it. And I got this kid on the other side, and he's a big guy, and he's getting really bored. More bored than what I am. And he jumps into the middle with all the kids because he just couldn't take it anymore. He wanted to be part of the action. Now I'm left by myself. So here I am. All of a sudden, this herd of kids is coming towards me, and this ball lands at my feet. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what do I do? And I'm thinking, Tammy, you got one shot at this. I took my foot and I kicked that ball, and it went over all their heads. Probably couldn't do that twice. You get once with me. And that ball went over their heads, and on the other side of that herd of kids was a kid from my team, took that ball and scored into that other unfair net. Whoops, sorry. Into that other unfair net, which I can see. Can't stop that ball from coming in, because I'll tell you, it's just unfair. And so, because we're used to a hockey net. And so anyways, that was my inner soccer woman. Now the next one is Wonder Woman. My inner Wonder Woman. And oh yes, we women can be wonders. Well, maybe they wonder about us. Hey, we're not going to go to that war either. But anyways, we can do some mighty things as women. And that's just it. It's no wonder we do it, but we do it. Here we go. And then the glamour side of us. And that's the glamour side of Tammy. Tammy can look gorgeous when she needs to. Got to kick off the shorts and the sandals. But yes, I can dress up and look gorgeous. There you go. Tammy in a bag. That's what I call it. Tammy in a bag. So Marna, I bought Tammy in a bag here. I went down the rabbit hole. There we go. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. But if you want to go to Marna's site, I'm going to leave a link down below to her site that you can go to and see all about her dolls. She collects all kinds of dolls, from American Girl to the big oversized Barbie dolls, which I never knew existed. I think I did. I don't know. I see, but I don't remember sometimes. Just never my part of my world, but I love enjoying other people's collections. It may not be what I want to collect, but I love seeing what other people collect and enjoying it with them and having a part of that world by just watching it sometimes. I don't need to own it, but I can watch it. And I enjoy some of her crafts, her arts, work that she does with her dolls. If you got the time, please go to that link down below and see her site, her channel. I mean, I'm not supposed to say site, channel. Go to her channel and see what she does. She's an amazing woman, what she does. And her husband is right there beside her, filming with her. And it's well worth your time. You're going to binge watch her just like I have been doing. I'm almost done at watching all her videos. But, way to go, Marna. And so anyways, there it is, Tammy in a bag. What can you say? Okay, what else did I get here? I got some more things here. Now, I bought some clothes for my dolls. These are just nice little rompers I got here. These are just nice little outfits. Oh, and I got a bikini for one of my Cupid dolls. Look at this. There you go. There's one of my first bikinis I got for my dolls. Oh, here's the other shoe for this girl. This one girl here. She was missing one of her shoes. There, it's on her now. And I got this nice little dress here as well. Oh, and now next comes, every now and again, like I say. Oh, let's back this up just a bit here so you can see all this. I hope you can see all that. Let me back up some of this. Let's go. There's the romper there. Let me see that you make sure that you're seeing that. Nice little romper. Yeah. And then this nice little bathing suit here. And then the little dress. Now, the next thing I want to show you here is I got some vintage little outfits from, I would say, the 80s. I'm gonna say that, about the 80s. And this is, I paid $1 for the top and $1 for the bottoms. And this is a Mickey Mouse, little baby Mickey Mouse outfit. And the next one here is a baseball one. And it has the little shorts that go with it. So we're going to have to do some dressing up here. Now, one of the other things that I got for my dolls was, I know I did not do Canada Day this year because my heart wasn't into it. I just let the day slip by and just enjoy it for what I could enjoy it for. But next year I am going to get more into it. So I bought this shirt here. It says Canadian Girl. And then I got this other one that says Canadian Cutie. So next year when it's Canada Day, which is July the 1st, we'll put those on some of my dolls. Okay, what else did I get here as well? Let's see. I got just a couple more things here I want to show. Now this year I'm going to be dressing my dolls up for Halloween. I haven't done it yet because John didn't like Halloween. And so I just, you know, we had an agreement. I'll do Christmas with the kids and we did other things with our kids for Halloween. But anyways, I got this nice dress. I know that's not Halloween minded. We're going to come to that in a second here. And I got this little dress here with the matching little panties underneath. They are there. And with the matching hat. And then I got this outfit for Halloween. This is now this is not a Halloween outfit per se, but it's nice for the doll to dress up as a dinosaur. And it's got dinosaurs all over it. And it has a dinosaur on the tush. I hope you're seeing all this. Ooh, there we go. And then this here is a butterfly. No, ladybug. Ladybug dress. And I thought this would be great on one of my, and this is a size 2, which would be great on the Patty Play Pal. It comes with the wings and everything. And I just thought, well, you know what? There's a nice little beginning dress for my Halloween costumes. I got a few here. So it should be nice for Halloween there. Now, some of my last things that I got here, I did pick up an Ellen doll, Barbie doll. Okay, I got him for a couple bucks. He was just sitting off to the side there, nobody wanting him. So I picked up Alan and brought him home. So there's Alan. He's a vintage doll. He was one of Ken's best friends. So Ken, I got your friend. Now, one of my dolls that I got here, I want to show you. I bought myself a Scoodles. Scoodles is off the same. Let me get it. Now it's all in pieces here, so that this is the best I can do. I'm just going to lay him out, or her out, the best I can for you here. See if we can do this right here. I don't know if I can or not. Oh, it's going to be kind of hard, but anyway. I'm going to bring the camera down on this. But he's all in pieces, so I'm going to have to just let you see. There we go. This is Scoodles. This is probably about a 12-inch, I would say, Scoodle doll. And this is made by Rose O'Neill. Rose O'Neill made the Cupid doll, and as well as Scoodles. Now, Scoodles was unmarked, but it came with a tag on its wrist. Now, one way you'll always know a true Cupid and Scoodles is by the starfish hand that it has. It has the nice little starfish hand. And that is a clue right there that it's a original. And what a beautiful little doll. I've been wanting a Scoodles for a while. And this one came along at a really nice price on eBay. Picked it up and bought it. And but it does need to be put together. Now, there are some no, I'm not going to restore this doll. All it needs is to be wiped down, cleaned up. There are some little lips on the paint, but I'm sure with some linseed oil, I can get that to lay back down again. I really don't want to restore this one. It has it has a chip on the foot here, but nothing that it's screaming, I need to be like restored. I have so many up ahead of this. If I was to, I'm not going to. I think I can fix this one just the way it is, and we can move on. But and get a little outfit on this Scoodles and just have it up for display. I think it will display right away. So anyways, that is my haul that I have. I am going to come back. Now, Marna, you got me going on something here that I want to show everybody. So that will be something coming up here that I will be showing. A little arts and craft type thing of my own. So stay tuned. That's coming. And I hope you love this haul. There'll be more of this coming here and there. I was surprised with what I did get, especially those dolls right over here. These dolls right here. That was a real surprise to get them. So, very nice to see. So anyways, I hope you enjoy this, and I'll be coming back again. And thanks for dropping in and seeing this. And down below, I will have a link to Marna's channel, Dolls Rescued. You got to see her. She's worth the time to put in. Okay, and if you already are, great. But for those who didn't know about her, I just discovered her myself. So let's go to her channel and let's and subscribe to her. She's worth subscribing to. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll be talking again soon. Bye-bye.